In this episode, we're coming live from Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, and we're showing a front yard renovation from start to finish. Showing from the masonry, the planting, and then finally the sod will be laid out. Come on, let's take a look. The client gave a call to the office and requested a meeting to discuss their front yard needs. When I initially came down, I could see they had 3 different types of masonry materials as their front walk and walls. It kind of was a mishmash and didn't work well together. They currently have a wall on the other side of the driveway over here that was existing, so we decided to work with that since it was newer, and with that we decided to use the same material on this side. Before we came here, they had small, very narrow and unfunctional stairs from the driveway up to the front walk towards the house. So we decided to come back with part of our design and put in large 5-foot wide stairs that will lead up comfortably to a middle transition zone, or we call a landing. This will be a large enough area where all 3 parts of the walkway would meet together. From there, we'll have steps leading back down to towards the front lawn and the street, and then the walkway actually will head up towards the front door. I'm standing in the transition area of the front walk. This is the area where the steps and walkway from the driveway will lead into the front walk, and then the front walk will lead into the steps into the house. We call it transition area because everything kind of feeds into one spot and leads to different areas of the walkway and the landscape. The machine you see here is a hammer, a jackhammer that's used on a hydraulic excavator. And this was brought in because once demolition began, we realized we had a challenge in front of us, and that was a large, very large rock was in the ground. This machine uses hydraulic pressure to break and extract pieces of the rock and break it apart. This is very hard and dense rock that the hammer took quite a while to break into small pieces so that we could remove it in order to build the new retaining wall along the edge of the driveway. Once the walls, steps, walkway, and the hardscape is completed, the next phase will be the planting. Because this house sits so high and is large out of the ground, we need certain plant material and also scale and size to ground this home and make it look like a part of the landscape and also the surrounding area, and not have things too small or too big to take away from the beauty of the home and the new hardscape that we just completed. This is the end of part 1 of this show. Catch us next time with part 2 and the completion of this project, and we'll walk you through the hardscape, the landscape, and the completed beauty of this project. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.